Hey guys, Bobbery18 here, and welcome to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. And this is going to be something because I am going to be playing this game in hero mode because I just happen to have a hero mode file and I thought that it could use a little mix-up from other Skyward Sword Let's Plays. And if you ever heard, I might have come across in the past as though I kind of hate this game, but recently I actually replayed it, and I've come to enjoy it a lot more than I ever thought I would. So, as someone who in the past has quote-unquote hated on this game, and yeah, now I'm sort of one who actually likes it. So, coming from someone like that, I think this would be a very good game to express my opinions on, and I will definitely try and do that throughout the entirety of this Let's Play. But anyway, we are just going to start it here, and also I should explain that in hero mode, basically the difference is you basically can't find any hearts in the overworld or anywhere at all. You can only rely on like health, restoring potions or stuff like that. There is something that you can use to actually make hearts appear, which I might show off, but I plan on not using it too much because that sort of takes away the challenge of hero mode. Plus, I have 100%ed hero mode, as you saw from my second file. That's not how you spell Bobbery. I have 100%ed hero mode, as you saw from my second file there, but I actually wanted to do it again just because I thought that it would be a nice challenge for this Let's Play, considering I've 100%ed the main game a few times, and hero mode only once, so... Plus, I haven't seen a lot of other people do hero mode either, so... You know, I thought that would be a nice challenge, so we're just gonna start it right up here. Rise, Bobbery. The time has come for you to awaken. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. Bobbery. Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Rise and shine, Bobbery. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts. Remember? You'd better not keep me waiting. Zelda. And here is where we actually get control of our character, Link, or as I named him, Bobbery. So you can probably see on the screen on the two sides, the nunchuck and the controller, which are the controls. You can dash with A, you can do it faster outside. If you press the Z button, you can lock on or move the camera behind you. If you press the C, you can look around like this, and it's used for stuff later too. If you press 1, you have like a gear screen like that, which we will obviously fill up throughout the game. And if you turn the Wii remote, you can, well, that's, yeah, basically if you're playing hero mode, all that stuff that I just showed carries over from when you're playing it in non-hero mode. So that was a little bit of spoilery there, but I'm sorry, but well, I'll get into that later, but we don't need to know about that now. If you press 2, you have a help thing here, and well, we actually go back into the gear screen. You can actually... Okay, never mind. I guess you can't, because there's a thing where you can change the interface to, like, a more minimal one, which I like more, because I think the Wii remote just being on screen there kind of distracts you from the actual game, but anyway. You can go out of the room here also if you're running and then you press, or if you shake the nunchuck, actually, you can do a roll. So that's pretty cool. And speaking of run, I probably should have mentioned this when I actually said run. Link has a stamina bar now, and that is involved with running and rolling and all that stuff. So if that goes down, basically I can just show that he gets really tired and he walks until that fills back up. And you can't roll, you can't run, you can't do anything. So make sure that doesn't really go down that much. So here we have a guy. Let's talk to him, sure. Good morning, Bobbery. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck here back at the academy. Aw. Plus I got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping at least to be able to cheer you on, Bobbery, but I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and win them, buddy. Wow them, buddy. Okay, win them. Okay. Can I pick up a barrel? Okay, yeah, I can. Oh, thanks. I didn't think you had time to help me out, Bobbery. No, I have time to help you out, sure. Really? Thanks. Okay, so I need you to carry one of these barrels over to the old lady who works in the kitchen. Okay. Press A to pick up a barrel, then press A to put it down to your feet. If you hold the Wii Remote up and swing it, you can throw whatever you're carrying. You can roll small items like pots by holding the Wii Remote down and swinging it. Well, we'll get in huge trouble if any of these barrels break, so don't even think about throwing or rolling them. If you forget any of this, just press 2. So yeah, that's the help screen. Yeah, pretty handy, definitely. So, yeah, when you're carrying heavy stuff like this, it's very heavy, so Link Watt's kind of slow, and you also have your stamina bar go down, and he wants us to just to bring it in here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So if you raise the Wii Remote up, a blue throwing thing appears, and if you swing the Wii Remote, Link will actually throw it, but I'm actually going to put it down to recharge my stamina for a minute. And then, like you said, you can also hold the Wii Remote, down, sort of. You can't do it with barrels because it's too big, but if you do it with one of those pots that are over there, Link can actually, roll them, and that's used for stuff later in the game, so it's not that important now, but anyway, here's your barrel. That barely looks like an old woman, but, I guess it's a woman, so okay. What's all this? I thought I told Fletch to carry that. Bah, it's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or such today? Well, thanks for the help. Oh, you're welcome. I don't know what's in that barrel. Probably something, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, you can actually carry this a lot easier. You can't roll this one, but if you throw it... What did you think you're doing? You better clean that up. Well, it sort of cleaned itself up. Anyway, if you roll into things too, you can knock stuff off of things, and you can also break things like that. Here, I can actually also demonstrate, rolling stuff like this. Yeah, you can, tilt the Wii Remote to, well, no, I guess you can't, but you can roll it like that, and it's kind of, funny, I guess. If I throw it... Okay, I guess they didn't really get mad, but I delivered your barrel. Thanks, that was a huge help, Bobbery. I know it's not much, but here's half of the pay that old lady offered me to do that. Ooh, 20 rupees, yeah. Rupees are basically the currency in this game, and we just got 20 of them. A red rupee is worth 20, blue is worth 5, green is worth 1, gold is worth 300, I think, and silver is worth 100. Anyway, I want to go back into my room because I actually missed something. I know we're spending a lot of time in here, and I apologize for that, but I just want to be really thorough. If you check this, I actually forgot to show this, but you get a blue rupee, which is worth 5, and so that's kind of cool. I believe your starting wallet here can hold up to 300 rupees, so obviously that's used for upgrading stuff and upgrading stuff later, or not upgrading stuff, just buying stuff later. But anyway, what do you have to say? Morning, Bobbery. So today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing on the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that Crimson Loft wing of yours is something special. I'd feel pretty confident riding him too. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that red terror of yours. Well, that's, Of course, a bird's true speed in race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm something of a bird researcher around here, so if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, come see old Pippet. Okay, we'll do that. Wing ceremonies today. Riders Groose, Colin, Stritch, and Bobbery. Who will claim the prize? I don't know. You seem important. Wait. I never noticed that before, but you seem important. I should talk to you. Hey, Bobbery, the day of the wing ceremony is finally upon us. It's time to put what you've learned to use. All those practical skills I taught you, and all the academic prowess Instructor Howell taught you. Horwell taught you. Jeez. While we're at it, do you remember how to look around using C? Yes, I do. I already showed that. Yeah, basically, you can move around. Well, I didn't mention this. If you move around with C, you use the actual Wii remote to move around, and then you can actually move around with Link with the control stick on the nunchuck, so that's pretty interesting. And, yeah, I could go up to the second floor, but I don't think it's really all that necessary, because I'm pretty sure it's just more tutorial stuff, so we can just exit now. That's pretty much all we needed to do in here, so, now we are outside, and we should get a little overview here, and yeah, I didn't mention it before, but since we are playing hero mode, there's going to be a skip at like the end of every every cutscene, just because they assume you played through the regular mode before, so you've seen every cutscene. Obviously, I'm not going to skip it because, Let's Play, I want to show everything, and, skipping all the cutscenes would be kind of stupid, so yeah. Hey, Bobbery, up here! Oh, that must be the other instructor, I'm assuming. They look like brothers, him and the other white-haired guy. Good morning to you, Bobbery. I'm impressed with your decision to test your resolve in hero mode. Wow, that's kind of breaking the fourth wall a bit there, aren't you? Oh, but today's the day of the long-awaited wing ceremony. Are you feeling ready? There's something I'd like to talk to you about. Look this way while pressing and holding Z, and then press A to have a quick chat with me. So yeah, that's basically like Z targeting, or just locking onto people. Right, use Z to target something in the direction you're facing. You're looking at me. You're looking at me like you already know this. There's no harm in reviewing the basics, In hero mode, you'll lose hearts twice as fast. Oh yeah, that's another difference. So, yeah, that's another challenge. So it's doubtably important to know how to effectively Z-target. It's a little silly to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you come up and join me? You should be able to climb up if you dash up to the top of that wooden box, don't you think? Move while holding A to dash. You should be able to make that jump fairly easily. Try climbing up here. Okay, so yeah, along with the dash mechanic, and yeah, you do move faster outside, like I said. If you hold the A button to dash, and then you jump up here, and then Link will climb onto that, then you can jump up here, and yeah. Yes, it looks like you mastered dashing with A. Just remember, if you overdo it, your stamina gauge will run out, and you'll be huffing and puffing. Yeah, like I demonstrated earlier. Alright then, you know what to do next, right? Yes, I know, just jump. I see you well, then continue on here quickly. So yeah, basically in Zelda games, except for some of the 2D games, when you move over to a ledge and you're like running off of it, even if you're not running, Link will still jump. But Link will basically auto-jump off a ledge, which is kind of handy sometimes, but there's basically no jump button. Link will just automatically do it, so that's something to remember for this and most Zelda games, 3D Zelda games anyway. So what are you up to? Rushing to get some last-minute bird riding practice in this morning, Bobbery? Oh, you have someone to meet? Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Yep. Perfect timing, then. You see, Zelda's father, Headmaster Gapora, has a pet named Mia, and, well, she scampered off again. Oh, no. I wonder where to. Look. Over there, do you see her? The headmaster's so busy working with Zelda preparing for the ceremony, I thought that maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony's about to start, and I just put on a fresh set of clothes, and, well, you see... Will you help me and go retrieve Mia for me? Yeah, I'm a nice person, sure. It's not like I should be practicing riding my bird or anything. No. I'm an expert at that. Fantastic, so you'll do it? I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate you taking the time to help. You should be able to climb up on somewhere over there. If you hang off that ledge over there, you can climb onto the roof from the other side. I'm terribly sorry, but I know you're quite the climber. I really do appreciate it. Alright then, so like he said, if we climb up onto this ledge, and yeah, that's another difference in this Zelda game. If you run up against a wall while dashing, Link can like climb up it a little. And that's kind of a faster way to climb up things, and he can also grab on this ledge, and you see you can leap with the, by like shaking the Wii remote, and then you can just let go when you're over a ledge over here. So that's a pretty neat thing over there, and these are vines. If you go up to them, Link will climb up to them, but if you run up to them like a wall, Link will automatically start running up to them, and yeah, it's pretty, I guess, intuitive, you could say. I probably don't need to explain all of it, but I like over-explaining things, I guess. Hey, Bobbery! I don't care how good of a jumper you think you are, you'll never reach the roof that high just by pressing A to dash. Aw. Maybe I should get better. There should be a wooden box up there. Grab and move one with A and use it as a platform of sorts. That was weird. Sorry. it's just he said there should be a wooden box up there, and then he said move one. So I don't know because there's only one. But anyway, as you see, this box is in like this little dipped area of land, and if you climb up or if you go up against it and then press A, you can move it with the control stick. And I can center the camera behind me when I'm doing that, just because if you're like holding it like this and then you still press like forward, Link will like if you try to push backwards, Link won't actually push it backwards. He'll push it in the direction like the camera is facing. I don't know, it's kind of weird to explain, but basically I just like to have the camera centered like that, so yeah. Here's the cat, and you can pick it up. Well, it's not really a cat. You can also throw it. Look, can you roll it? Oh no, that would be funny. Look, you can throw it, and yeah, I don't know, it's just really cute. Aw, you're kind of a creepy face though, but I do need to pick you back up to bring back down to the person down there, but we can just jump off the sledge here. We should be fine. And here's your cat, sir. Well, not yours, the headmaster's, but nice work. You brought her back safe and sound. Sorry for troubling you with this. I know you're super busy, Bobbery. I suppose I should feed Mia now. Please tell Headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up by the statue of the goddess. Okay, well, thank you for the very blatant tutorial, sir. I believe Zelda is there with him, so you should hurry along. Okay, I will do that. Also, I should mention that, well, no, actually, I think this guy will actually tell us, so I'll talk to him first. Morning, Bobbery. How's life? Did you manage to get even a wink of sleep last night? Figured you might be busy tossing and turning all night thinking about the big wing ceremony. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. It's been quite squeaky lately, and we can't have that on the day of the ceremony. I guess not. Hey, you haven't already forgotten to send your prayers to the goddess this morning, have you? Just face the bird statue over there and pay a short prayer to save your progress. As you know, those bird statues are all over Skyloft, so it's about time you get in the habit of stopping at a statue every time you run by one. Prayer in time saves 9, so if you know what I'm saying. Yep. So if we go up to the statue and, yeah, we can save our progress, cancel, or save and quit. I guess I'll save for the sake of saving, because why not? Sure. And, there we go, all saved. And those will be all around the place, so we can use them to save whenever. So this is also a new thing in this game. If we, actually, I'll demonstrate this. If I get a lot of stamina out and then run across this plant, it'll... Oh my god! That is not what you want to do when trying to grab that plant. In fact, that can happen a lot when trying to grab that specific plant. But basically, if you fall off the edge, a professional knight person will bring you back up here. Watch your step there. You can't always depend on knights like me to swoop in and save you. Yeah, at least they give like an explanation for if Link falls off an edge, how he gets back up. So I guess that's kind of funny. But what I wanted to say, if you run out of stamina and then try and go get that fruit like that, you got a stamina fruit. This particular fruit replenishes your stamina gauge. So yeah, replenishes your stamina gauge, and those are all around Skyloft and kind of the world too. So no, oh my god, I am. It's a good thing that doesn't. It's a good thing that doesn't like make you lose hearts, because that's gonna be terrible. Oh my god, just stop. Basically, I'm just trying to say that that'll help you recover stamina, and I don't know why it's not reappearing. That's weird, but anyway, there should be another one up here, so we can use the one up here too. But basically, what we want to do is just come up here, and once we go in there, I think it's actually going to start a cutscene. So I think we're going to save going in there and talking to Zelda and her father until the next part, because we just happen to be already up to about 20 minutes, I think. So, yeah, that is pretty much it for this first part of Skyward Sword. So, in the next part, we will go in there and hopefully not fall off ledges trying to get stamina fruits. We will talk to Zelda and her father about the wing ceremony because of that letter that she sent. Remember, that's why we're actually going up here. I'm sorry if the tutorial's diluted that. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you then.